It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Living Daily, episode 2683. I just spent $700 on new clothes as a minimalist by the Barefoot Minimalists of barefootminimalists.com. And I'm Justin Malik. Happy Monday. Welcome back to Optimal Living Daily, where I read to you with permission from the authors. And we have a new author today. I'll tell you more about the Barefoot Minimalists after the reading. So with that, let's get right to our Minimalist Monday post as we optimize your life. I just spent $700 on new clothes as a minimalist by the Barefoot Minimalists of barefootminimalists.com. I'm a minimalist and I just spent $700 on brand new clothes. You may be thinking, you're not really a minimalist if you just bought a bunch of new clothes. But the truth is, sometimes buying new clothes is necessary and will add value to your life. Let me explain. Can you buy new clothes as a minimalist? Yes, as a minimalist, you can still buy new clothes if you choose to do so. Minimalism is not about completely avoiding material possessions or never buying anything new. It's about simplifying your life and focusing on what is most important to you. As a minimalist, you may choose to simplify and declutter your wardrobe so that you own fewer items of clothing. But this doesn't mean that you shouldn't purchase a new piece of clothing if it'll allow you to live more comfortably or participate in a certain activity. The key is to be mindful and selective about the clothes you purchase and to focus on buying high-quality, durable pieces that you truly need and will get a lot of use out of. If you do decide to buy new clothes, take a more mindful and intentional approach to shopping and consider the following. Make sure you have a specific need for the item. Don't just buy something because it's on sale or because you think it's fashionable. Consider the environmental impact of the item. Look for clothes made from sustainable materials and try to support brands that are conscious of their environmental impact. Think about the long-term value of the item. Is it something you'll wear frequently or is it more of a one-time purchase? Look for high-quality items that will last a long time. This can save you money in the long run as you won't need to replace the item as often. And find new ways to extend the life of the clothes you already have, such as repairing them or finding creative ways to wear them. Ultimately, the decision to buy new clothes as a minimalist is a personal one, and it's up to you to decide what works best for your lifestyle and values. Why I spent $700 on new clothes as a minimalist. With all this being said, you may be wondering why I chose to spend $700 on new clothes. And if you're a snoop like me, you may also be wondering what I bought. Well, I bought brand new ski clothes. Yep, spent $700 on base layers, a ski jacket, bib, gloves, and a neck gaiter. There's a bit of a backstory to this rather pricey shopping spree. Learning to ski wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision for me. I'd been considering the hobby for a long time. Last weekend, my partner and I were packing up to hit the slopes for the very first time, and he asked me to pull all of the things I planned on wearing into a pile in the living room. My plan was to wear what I already owned. I was going to layer a few pairs of tights, some sweaters, and my rain pants and jacket over top. He took one look at the collection of things I had gathered and told me that I would definitely freeze. Initially, I resisted his input. The thought of buying brand new stuff was off-putting to me. I've always been pretty frugal, opting to make whatever I already owned work before buying something new. Buying something new was always my last resort. But in this case, I knew he was right. I knew that if I didn't stay dry and warm, I wouldn't have fun. In order to stay dry and warm, I need clothes made of high-quality Gore-Tex and wool materials, which I wouldn't be able to find at the thrift store. So we went to REI and I bought a brand new skiing outfit. If I buy new clothes, am I still a minimalist? Can I still call myself a minimalist if I bought new clothes? Yes, I can. Minimalism is a personal philosophy and lifestyle that can be practiced and interpreted in various ways. Some people who consider themselves minimalists may choose to limit the number of possessions they own or the amount of clutter in their living spaces, while others may focus on simplifying their schedules or reducing their consumption. Whether or not you're a minimalist depends on your own values and priorities. If you're buying new clothes because you need them for practical reasons and are doing so in a way that aligns with your minimalist philosophy, then you can still consider yourself a minimalist. On the other hand, if you're buying new clothes because you're trying to keep up with trends or have a desire to accumulate more possessions, then that may be incompatible with a minimalist philosophy. 4 reasons minimalists buy new clothes. There are many reasons why minimalists may buy new clothes for themselves. In my case, I needed new clothes to participate in a hobby that I had always wanted to try. Here are 4 reasons why you may need to buy new clothes as a minimalist. Number 1, to celebrate special occasions. While minimalists generally aim to minimize their wardrobe, they may still choose to purchase new clothes for special occasions, such as weddings or other formal events. Number 2, to meet new needs or requirements. Life changes, such as starting a new job or moving to a new climate, can necessitate the purchase of new clothes. Minimalists may choose to invest in a few key pieces that will help them meet these new needs rather than accumulating a large collection of clothes. Or you've outgrown or worn out your current clothes and need to replace them. Number 3, in order to replace worn out or damaged clothing. Minimalists may choose to purchase new clothes when their current wardrobe is no longer functional or in good condition. This can include items that are stained, torn, or otherwise damaged beyond repair. As a minimalist, you may choose to replace your current clothes with high-quality, well-made clothes that will last longer and require less frequent replacements. And number 4, to support ethical or sustainable fashion. Many minimalists are interested in supporting ethical and sustainable fashion brands and may choose to purchase new clothes from companies that prioritize environmental and social responsibility. These clothes are typically made from sustainable materials. In conclusion, yes, I just spent $700 on new clothes, and yes, I still consider myself a minimalist. It's important to remember that minimalism is not about achieving a certain level of material possessions or spending. Rather, it is about finding meaning and purpose in life by simplifying and prioritizing what is most important to you. If you feel that the new clothes you purchased align with your personal values and contribute to your overall sense of well-being and fulfillment, then you may still consider yourself a minimalist even if you spent a significant amount of money on them. You just listened to the post titled, "I just spent $700 on new clothes as a minimalist," by the Barefoot Minimalists of barefootminimalists.com. You've been feeling a bit off. You don't know what's wrong, but you know your symptoms. So you start going down TikTok rabbit holes trying to find an answer to no avail. There are better ways to get the answers you want and the care you deserve from trusted professionals. Thousands of medical professionals on ZocDoc are there to help you. They listen like a friend and give you the expert care you need. ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun. Surprise twists might work for podcasts, but not for medical care. With ZocDoc, there are no alarms and no surprises. Choose from thousands of patient-reviewed doctors and specialists, browse doctor profiles, upload your insurance information, and get the care you need. Go to ZocDoc.com/optimal and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/optimal. ZocDoc.com/optimal. Thank you to the Barefoot Minimalists. The Barefoot Minimalist is a space to celebrate the joys of living a simple and minimal life. Whether you're just starting your minimalist journey or learning to sustain it, their blog is for you. To check out more great content covering minimalism, wellness, frugal living, and more, come by barefootminimalist.com. And big thanks to them for letting us share their work across all of our podcasts. And now, could the author have found some or all of that ski clothing used through something like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, or garage sales, somehow getting their hands on secondhand items? Probably. And since it's a brand new venture for them, something that they're not really into and don't know for sure if they'll keep doing it, yeah, it's a big decision. But finding used in that amount of time in just 1 week, it could have taken a lot of time and effort. But yeah, maybe it can be done. And that's not to say that it's the right or wrong decision, but instead that it's totally up to you. I'm not here to judge. Hopefully you're not either. But instead, we're learning as we go. To me, the point of all of this is that your life is very different from anyone else's, even if you have an identical twin. And finding out what works best for you is a journey. Hopefully this podcast can help make that journey a little less rocky, but in either case, do keep hiking that trail. Thank you for being here and walking the path along with me. Have a great start to your week, and I'll catch you tomorrow with another article where your optimal life awaits.